After the dramatic drop from almost $104,000 down to $91,000, we're talking about $13,000 drop. We closed this daily candle as red, but it was having the same, almost same amount of wicks from both sides, from higher side and lower side, right? But as I mentioned in my Telegram group, if you guys have been subscribed and you guys have joined the Telegram group, I put a screenshot and I said, I am not scared, but it was a dramatic drop. I was not really expecting, even if we had a drop, it would have been this crazy. But a lot of people obviously took some profit after seeing $104,000. But I mentioned, if you guys connect this top of these closed candles and all these together and make a line, you see that this almost acted like a pullback, but a dramatic pullback, right? And then we started going higher. So when the price was around $97,000, I posted a screenshot and I said, we're gonna be fine. And as you guys see, that price went almost to $102,000 again, but we started seeing that pullback again. So what are we expecting? What am I expecting? We just need to see what is showing us and what we can do with this. Okay, so this white line that I am having in here is where I'm expecting to see support around $98,600. Okay, and we need to see if this is gonna act, this red one is gonna act like a pullback and get that support. And we still opened this candle like 6 hours ago, so we still have a long time until this candle closes. So we can still go back down to $98,000, $500, $600, and we need to stay and get that support from there and start going higher. Okay, but I want to give you guys a little bit of warning. Okay, I am not going to scare you, and this is just me showing you what I'm seeing in here. Okay, I am not going to say anything crazy. This is the USDT chart that I haven't been showing you guys for a while, but I need to point out something for you guys that you guys really need to pay attention here. Okay, I showed you guys that this white line, I'm sorry, there's a lot. Actually, let me get rid of these yellow lines first. So if you guys pay attention to this white line, I had showed you guys in my previous videos that this white line in last 3 cycles that we had never broken it, but we finally broke it after 7 years, and we broke below. Okay, but long time ago, when I was calling the top around $74,000 when USDT dominance was looking like this, and it had reached almost this white line, and it had almost got that support from this base rally. Around this bottom of this support, we had another support, so we saw that Bitcoin started pulling back heavily down to $49,000, which USDT dominance got its top around 6.77%. Okay, but we started bottoming and we started crashing for USDT dominance, and I'm going to zoom in 4-hour chart to show you guys how it is gaining support every time around this level. Daily shows wicks, but at the end it will show you guys the closed candles better, same as what I just showed you in Bitcoin. So if you actually just make this line, connect this body, top of this body where the candle started dropping, from here to here, and just continue it, you see that every time USDT dominance hits this, every time gets that support. So all the bodies are staying above, and also staying above 3.74, where that white line was. I used to have it as red line where that support was, and I was expecting a huge drop for BTC. We are exactly back to that level. So it is a very, very strong support still, and I would like to see that we drop below this blue level. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's just too wide, but we can still get that support from 3.73% where this white line is, which we keep getting rejected for Bitcoin. And it does not mean that if Bitcoin starts dropping when USDT goes higher, we're not going to see altcoins still randomly rallying, because it's still Bitcoin dominance is showing bearishness, and we finally broke below, which I explained it in the previous videos. Okay, and if you want to compare to what happened in the previous bull run. What happened was in here that after we broke this, we had this drop and it started dropping more. We broke this blue line. In fact, we had a line connect these two lines all the way. We did not even do a pullback and start going lower, right? We just straight dropped, right? And we are almost so far seeing the same thing. Okay, and this is the white line that I explained. I really suggest you guys to subscribe. We talk about facts and watch this video where I talk about very, very informative stuff. So watch this video. I talked about the top 4 total market cap. Okay, and I'm going to talk what I'm thinking about the Bitcoin stock. Okay, but as long as USDT dominance is showing this, I cannot really expect Bitcoin to make crazy high prices unless we break this level. Okay, so although we have broken this white line, and every time we get that resistance for USDT and get that support for Bitcoin, but it's still the prices keep ranging within this. That's why you guys see that Bitcoin keeps going up and down within this channel. So I still see a lot of supports below USDT where we have not even touched yet. Where this is a smaller rally-based rally where we have this, I call it tie, and this tie can still support USDT dominance. And just reminding you, USDT goes up, Bitcoin goes down. Okay, that's the opposite correlation. But I am not going to sell my altcoins. We might see still pullback for the whole market if USDT keeps going higher. Just to let you guys know, I am not concerned about altcoins, but we can temporarily see pullbacks, okay? Because the money has been pouring into crypto and USDT has stopped. But you guys know that now a lot of whales keep moving their money around from a coin to a different coin. So that's why you see some coins start pumping that they had not pumped for many months or years, even a couple of years. And now they have started pumping, especially the ones that are smaller market cap, because you just need a lot less money to pump any coin hundreds of %. So I am really hopeful that we're gonna, because we have broken this level, we're gonna break this level of 3.73% for USDT dominance, and hopefully we're gonna keep going down. Okay, but as I said, I am still seeing a lot of support for USDT dominance, and if we start going higher, I'm gonna see temporary pullback for everything. Okay, so now let's talk about Bitcoin and how high it can go. So in previous videos, we compared last 2 cycles with the current one, where BTC dominance started dropping in 2017, actually, yes, 2017, and in the last bull run, end of 2020, and it started dropping and we saw altcoin season. And we are seeing almost the same thing. And I mentioned that in 2017, we dropped heavily from almost 95% down to 35.4% for BTC dominance. That's a huge drop. We're talking about almost 60% BTC dominant being lost. That did not mean that BTC was losing in value. That meant that more money poured into altcoins, right? So, but this length of the last bull run was smaller previous to 2017's bull run. And I would say that I'm gonna expect even less length for drop of BTC dominance comparing to the last one as well. Okay, but again, as I said, I'm not expecting for altcoins to not grow, but you need to make sure that you have good picks, and good picks includes coins that are listed in a lot of exchanges. And we actually had a really good discussion with one of my members. He asked that why it is necessary and it is a good thing that a coin is in a lot of exchanges. So I would say, and I already answered that question, but I would like to mention it in here because I think it would help a lot of people. So when you are buying something, you want to look at the popularity of it, and also when they are in a lot of exchanges, they're going to be seen. They are going to have visibility to more people and to like people around the world, right? For example, people in USA cannot use a lot of exchanges. but they can buy that coin from a decentralized exchange. So if that coin isn't on a decentralized exchange, they can't buy that coin. So the value, it helps the value rise of the value for that coin. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So you need to make sure that the coins that you are picking are high enough. Over $1 million, I would prefer $500,000, even more. 24-hour trading volume. They are on almost 10-15 exchanges, and they are low cap. That would give you the most ROI, but still there is no guarantee, because it all depends on how good that coin is doing and how good they are in marketing. So because they need to compete still with the rest of the market to get more shares of the total market cap. Okay, so but it's still, I am saying that even if we're not gonna have a huge drop for BTC dominance, even if we go down, for example, and I would give it a chance that if we make a line right here where we were ranging for a while until we broke out of this range. Let me fix this line. So we had this top, and we broke above and started going higher. I would say that we can almost go down to 46% from 61%. That will be a good drop, almost 20%. If we, for example, just consider that we're going to go down to 46% for BTC dominance, and by comparing that what happened, we started dropping for BTC dominance in both cycles, previous two cycles, how much higher we went for BTC. And these are the lines that I had mentioned and we reviewed together. In the last bull run, we started going higher, and let's just consider that from the lowest point after it did a pullback, it grew almost $18,000. Okay, $18,000 from where we started dropping for BTC dominance around February 17th, which I already showed you guys in the previous video, almost around here. Okay, so this is the zoom in here, and this is the zoom out, and you guys see that we started dropping heavily, but we had a lot of zigzags on the way, right? And so if we go back and actually let's review how much we grew after when we started dropping around January of 2021. We started topping for BTC dominance and started dropping, and if we find that date, that will be around this level where we still saw a pullback. So that shows that I am expecting a pretty good pullback very soon for Bitcoin. Okay, so you see that we still had a lot of zigzags for Bitcoin, and it started pulling back. And how much would that pullback was almost 31%. That was a huge deal, almost $13,000 drop for the previous bull run, and we started making new all-time highs. And let's consider how much this pullback was. This pullback was around from here to here, yes, 33%. 33%. It is very similar to what happened in the previous bull run. So we have actually topped in this bull run so far. If you get the exact date, we have topped almost around November 22nd or 18th, something like that. And if you want to find a line and put that line and start analyzing it, almost around this level, we have topped for BTC dominance, and Bitcoin is actually still growing, so we can still see a pullback almost 30%, guys. Okay, this is just me telling you the possibilities. I'm not saying that it's gonna exactly happen. That would take us almost down to $70,000, where we started breaking out of this range after 7.5 months. So even if we just consider that we're just gonna go to top of this white line, that will be almost 28%. We're talking about $30,000 drop. Okay, so do not go 100% on with confidence that we're not gonna do a pullback. Okay, we can still do a pullback and still go higher for the rest of this bull run. Okay, because it would match with USDT dominance. If we still get that support from here, we're gonna probably do a pullback to where we broke this line. That would take us almost back to 4.15%, because we are in 30.84% right now. That's gonna go almost more than 30%, 0.30%. So 0.30% will do a lot of changes in the market. Okay, so I need you guys to consider that, but I would like to hear what you think. I am not calling it a crash, I'm just calling it a pullback, okay? Because after we broke above $74,000, I was completely bullish, and I called a lot of coins. And Uniswap, if you guys bought it when I called it exactly, it has doubled since I called it. So congratulations. I called it around $9 when price was almost around $9.30. It has doubled since then. So if you got that free signal, although you are not a member, I just wanted to appreciate you guys. Also, PancakeSwap, I called it when it was $2.50 or 70 cents or 60 cents. It is now over $4. Okay, so congratulations if you got this free buy signal from me. Although none of these are financial advice, but these were the coins. Also, turbos, I just want to show you guys. Since I called it, it has gone up also. Okay, so this is a decentralized exchange that it can grow very, very good in the future. It's not listed in a lot of exchanges, but Bybit and KuCoin are good ones to just really get that sign, and they are having a lot of trading volumes. Okay, so I want you guys to consider, none of these are financial advice, and I would still say that I would expect a pullback for Bitcoin, but it does not have to happen. Okay, so this bull run is going to be great, hopefully, and USDT is gonna keep dropping for us, so that will be more money pouring into altcoins, and we're gonna make a lot of money. Please hit the like button right now and support the channel. Subscribe if you are new, join the free Telegram group, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.